Okay, I'm going to do another flashlight review. This time it is the Fenix UC40. Just going to go through the specs of the flashlight and give you an idea of what I think of it, and hopefully you'll maybe pick yourself up one. So let's get cracking. Just on the box you've got your usual specs there. I'm just going to let them feed through. So your lumens 420 maximum, runtime 130 hours, your throw 155 meters. Your intensity 6000 CD, I assume that's like your spot intensity. Your impact is 1 meter, so 1 meter drop. Your IPX rating of 8, which is quite good for a USB rechargeable torch, and so 2 meters. But I will cover a wee caveat with that later on, just to make sure you're using it correctly. On the back, you have more specs, more different things about the torch, what it can do, and so the way you can charge it up. It gives you your Cree LED, what it is, your milliamp of battery, and so your charging options. Your size and weight, so overall size and weight there, you can see. So 140 grams with the battery, that's great. And then just to go through your modes. Now with this, what I will do is going to insert a clip of your modes here. So your turbo, high, low, medium and strobe. Now the way I started off in this wee clip, just to show you, was the starting from low. So when you go low, and then medium, high and turbo, and there's your run times for your distance, your intensity. Okay, so there you are. So let's get a better look at the torch. Now, you will see there's no sort of tail cap button, there's no slide switch, there's nothing like that there. What you have is this button here. Now that is very, very similar to the Fenix LD22 for their operation. Okay, so what we've done, just dull the lights down a bit, and we're going to go through your modes here, and say there is a better clip. But holding the button down for about a second just turns it on there. Now that is on turbo, and then one press, that's it cycled back down to your low. Another wee press, just a wee tap, that's your medium. High, so back up to turbo and back down. Now if you wanted this on a particular setting, so say I want to keep that on low and I turn the torch off, then next time I go to put it on, it's remembered that and it's kept it on its low setting. So that is very good if you want to sort of preserve your night vision, having especially using at night, or just want to have you don't need a massive light. So keeping it down on a low setting is going to preserve your battery. So say 130 hours, that's loads of what you'll need. And just holding it in to turn it off. Now to get the strobe, which you can do, is just hold in the power button. Instantly that will go from whatever setting you had it on to strobe. And then just let go and it turns itself off. So you can't have strobe on permanently. I don't know why you would want strobe on permanently, but I have no need to have it on permanently. Has got an anti-roll on it, so you can set it on uneven surfaces, just the way the bezel is, and the rest of the bodywork is sort of cut out. So will roll for a wee second, but it will find its natural resting spot. Okay, now getting at your, we'll go for your battery first. You just unscrew the tail cap. Remembering this is a waterproof casing, and this is your battery. So rechargeable, this is one Fenix give with it. There's your model number. Okay, very good. I actually quite like this. What the battery comes with inside the box is a wee plastic nub for each end, and that there stops it obviously making a connection and wearing your battery down. So this did come fully charged from the from out of the box. So very flush in there, you can see with your battery, fits the whole thing. And then you're looking for your rubberized seal in there. Does worthwhile saying before we put the tail cap back on is there is a rubber O-ring and there's a replacement one in the box. So if you do wreck it, they have gave you a replacement one. Right, so just put on some extra light just to show you this part. On the tail cap, what you can see is your USB connection to charge this up. So just popping that off, there's your USB socket. So you just plug that in and start charging off your devices. So what I'm going to show you is another method of charging it. Now, putting that tail cap on, this is my opinion for the whole IPX8 rating. You want to make sure that tail cap is down properly. Okay, so double checking that every single time you charge it, that is down correctly, because you don't want to have that down loose or not sealed properly at all and getting water into your electrics. So just make sure that you push that down correctly, and you shouldn't really have a problem then with charging. Now it comes with a nice lanyard as well, so you can pop that out around your wrist, and if you're using the torch you can let go and get your hands free on it. Very nice torch, very lightweight. I like the bulk in this particular one. Now it comes with a nice nylon sheath as well. So you just pop it in your nylon sheath and have it on your belt. And to be honest, that's the way I've carried it as an EDC torch. Usually, I will be honest with you, usually I would carry something like the Streamlight Stylus Pro as being proven to me as an EDC torch. But I thought I would try carrying this as an EDC torch and see, did I notice the bulk, was the bulk an issue? But for me, I'm a big fella. For me, I carry a full-size multi-tool. Sometimes I'll carry Leatherman Wave or Charge TTI or the OHT. So I don't mind that weight, I don't mind that bulk, it didn't bother me. So I have my multi-tool and this actually on the same side, didn't cause me a problem. Or I've tried it as multi-tool on my left side, this on my right side. So figure out what way it works for you, but to be honest that was not a problem. Stitching on the back, no issue with that either. You can also put a wee carabiner loop on here or here if you want to connect it onto a bag, if you wish. Velcro is adequate, and there you are. It's a lovely wee torch. I quite like the design on it. It's quite smooth in the hand, texturing, and then at night time when you're looking around the bezel, this is all very smooth until you come round to the button and then just holding your button in or whatever you need to do. Lovely torch. I like it a lot. I've used it a lot, and I'm looking forward to getting a lot more wear on it. You just see the Cree LED in there as well. So there you go, nice clean lens in there. Very, very nice. I quite like it a lot. So what I'm going to do, you can charge it. It does come with a USB cable. That USB cable is actually tied up in a kit, but I just pulled out another one here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to demonstrate charging this off the grid. So for example, there is a power cut and you need this to keep lights going around the house or out to do whatever, you can use that. I'll show you what way I would charge it. Also, you could charge this off a car charger as well. So it's handy to have in the winter or any really time. I recommend having a torch in the car. You can charge that off the cigarette lighter on your journey, and if you need it, you've got it always charged up and it's easily to recharge. So let's show you one method of charging this. So if we were off grid, what I would do is very simply pull out something like this. This is the power pot, and get that fired up, get some water in it, and because the way our house is set up, we have piped gas for the cooker, so I can use the power pot. Check out our review of the power pot, link will be in the description for it. But very simply, we're generating electricity here now, so we're just going to plug our torch in and show you what happens when we go to charge our torch. Now, some of you smart people will notice that the lead has turned from grey to black. That's because I lifted the wrong one. But very simply, we've got our lead plugged in to the torch. Plug this into the power pot. And we'll see now we've got a red LED on the back of the torch. That means it's now charging. And that turns green, that's it fully charged. So you can just sit that in, and depending on how much we're boiling up here, the rate we're boiling up will depend on how long that charges, and obviously how dead the battery is. But that's as simple as that really. Plug it in, when it goes green, that's you done. And as I said, I would definitely recommend when you're finished, when you unplug it, make sure that you've put your tail cap in securely, just to make sure that this is protected if you do get it wet, or if you are going to use it anywhere near water. Okay, so there you go guys, the Fenix UC40, available at Haynes. Cracking EDC light if you can handle the bulk, if you're wearing it on your person, or it's very, very good weight wise if you're going to have it inside your jacket pocket and have ways and means, and maybe an EDC kit that you're carrying with you to recharge it if needs be. I love it, it's a cracking torch to have. It's a nice size, say I wear large gloves, fits well in the hand, and definitely I think on your list for an emergency preparedness torch. Brilliant option from Fenix. It's a brand I trust a lot, and I have no hesitations in recommending it. So thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think. Please feel free to stick a comment in the bottom, and we'll see you in the next video.